Hello, today we'll be talking about compound events and probability. A compound event is a probability situation that has two or more events involved in it. Compound events are either independent or dependent events. An independent event is when you have two or more events and one of those events does not affect the other outcome of the other event. Key phrase would be with replacement. Dependent event is when you have two or more events and one of those events does affect the outcome of the other event. The key phrase there would be without replacement. So let's determine which situations are independent or dependent probability problems. An example 1 states earning grades on your test and earning your final semestral grade. Your semester tests are part of what determines your semester grade. If your test grades are low, then your semester grades will be low. So this is going to be dependent because it depends on what your test grades are. Example 2 states that selecting a red apple and a green apple from a bag of 6 red and 4 green apples, and if the red apple is returned to the bag before the next selection. So, if you have 6 red and 4 green apples, you have a total of 10 apples in the bag. If you take a red apple out, you will have 5 red apples and 4 green apples with a total of 9 apples in the bag. The situation states that you replace the red apple before you take out another apple. So the total in the bag goes back to 10 apples. The number of apples in the bag before each draw will therefore be 10. So this is an independent because the number never changes. Example 3 states that selecting a red apple and then a green apple from a bag of 6 red and 4 green apples, and if no apples are returned to the bag. So, if you have 6 red and 4 green apples, you have a total of 10 apples in the bag. If you take out a red apple, then you have 5 red apples and 4 green apples in the bag. Situation states that you do not have to replace the apple, so when you draw the next apple, you have 9 total apples instead of the 10 total apples. So after each draw from the bag, the total number in the bag is decreased by 1. The probability depends on how many times you have drawn out of the bag. As where in example 2, the probability was always the same for drawing a red apple. So since this one changes, the number is decreasing each time, or total number is decreasing each time, this statement is dependent. Alright, and example 4 states that tossing a coin and then tossing a die. Getting heads or tails on a coin does not affect what number you get when you roll your die. So since that doesn't affect the other one, this is independent.